To say after the last round of storms, it's seen better days. Do want to check the radar for you right now as we continue to monitor the conditions. It is busy out there. We're also getting new images tonight, an aerial view of the dust storm coming in to the valley. This is near 18th Street and Camelback. You can see the dust moving in right there. Rain and lightning in Mesa near Dobson and Baseline. Lightning from 16th Street and Northern looking south. This is from our chief photographer, Bill Miley. And these images coming from Higley and Germain and Gilbert. You can see the lightning. You can hear the thunder as well. And check out this lightning dance. Midtown Phoenix near Indian School Road and 16th Street. Thanks to one of our viewers, Lisa, for sending this in. We always appreciate when you help us tell the weather story.
And not just tonight, in about 24 hours or so, the valley could expect a ramp up of storm chances. We want to bring in meteorologist Ashley DiMartino to explain that storm setup that's expected to hit tomorrow.
Ashley, we're talking about flood watches for much of the state this week.
Yes, we have flood watches. They'll go kind of in stages as these plumes of moisture will be coming in from the hurricane that's down to our south. But tonight, getting all of this coming into our area, we've had many spots and many reports of over an inch of rain in some spots in areas like the city of Maricopa all the way up to South Mountain right now under that flash flood warning until 12:30 a.m. Again, Doppler radar indicating that some areas out in the open desert getting over an inch of rain in those areas. Also for Tempe, South Scottsdale, West Mesa, flash flood warning until 10:45, and we have had some areas almost an inch of rain, other areas 3/4 of an inch of rain as they're continuing to see light rain, but tons of lightning in that area. So right now, this is what it looks like. You could see that outflow boundary that moved through, brought the dust first, then we got the rain, we got the lightning, and we have got pockets of heavy rain that is falling Deer Valley up through the New River area, Cave Creek area as well. We're seeing a lot of rain in the Chandler area, now falling in Ahwatukee, and then East Mesa, Apache Junction, little bit of East Gilbert getting that heavy rain. And just want to show you, as this is going to continue all the way through about 1 o'clock before we wrap things up, this is some of the rain that we have already seen as this is starting to move in. So at Miller and McKellips Road, that's going to be South Scottsdale, almost an inch of rain. In Chandler, this just updated, over a half an inch of rain. And then for the Mesa area, this is at Horn and McKellips, again, West Mesa, you've gotten over a 1/4 of an inch of rain, and many other spots seeing right around a 1/10 of an inch of rain here in the valley. So as we head into tomorrow, here's what we're expecting. Those cloudy skies are going to be out there. We've got about a 50 to 70% chance of showers as we head into the later part of the evening. The flood watch is going to start for us at noon. Check out these temperatures. 98 the expected high, so that's a big drop compared to what we saw today, which was that high of 106. So we're going to take a look at the timing of everything with Futurecast coming up in the full forecast. But right now, want to send it to our Lillian Donahue. You've been driving around all parts of the valley for us this evening. You're in Alma School Road in Mesa right now. What is it like?
Yeah, so we actually just took off. We went on Alma School Road. We took a right on to Broadway. Right now we're in Mesa heading eastbound on Broadway, kind of towards where you were talking about, where a lot of that flooding or that pooling in the area is going to be going head towards East Mesa. And we can certainly see the effects on the roads of a lot of that rain that has been dumped just over the past few minutes. You can see on the right side here, just beyond that boundary of the lane line, you can see there's a lot of water that's pooling on the right side of the road, especially on those turnoffs, especially when it dips down, goes into those neighborhoods as well. So if you're in this area, I would just say be cautious, and especially be cautious if you're going to have to be in the right lane or take any kind of turn into a neighborhood. You just never know. It's hard to see these lane lines right now, and you can see even ahead of us that car is hitting quite the puddle right now. And this kind of pooling we're actually entering into right now, we're going to try and slow down and be as safe as we can through here. So you can just see how much water has already saturated the ground here. Just a reminder for those who are just tuning in, we're on East Broadway Road in Mesa, heading east towards East Mesa, where we've seen a lot of activity just over the past few minutes, but a lot of portions of this storm are in and out, a lot of rain, and then other stuff as well. What we've seen earlier today, a lot of dust. When we first left on this live drive, we were heading towards Ahwatukee, and that's where we went out. We saw, we even went out to Desert Vista High School. That is where we know that there was a freshman-sophomore football game at home versus Mountain Point, and that was started at 6 o'clock, was supposed to go till 8, but when we showed up, there were a ton of parents in their cars waiting to pick up their children as well, folks running to their cars as that dust was really coming in ahead of this storm. And we even got videos and photos of that from folks that were there at Desert Vista High School today, showing the kind of power of this storm, the front end of this storm. As it kicked up all that wind and rain, it kicked up the dust ahead of time, and now we're seeing the effects of that coming back out here to Broadway Road as we head east on East Broadway towards East Mesa. Just a lot of rain, a lot of saturation here, so this is going to be moving in obviously closer towards downtown Mesa as well, where we just were at near Alma School. But we'll keep you guys updated on as we're seeing. But if you guys are ending up on the road, number one, I would say try and stay off the roads right now until things calm down. But number two, if you do have to be on the roads here in East Valley, I would just say be very cautious towards the east. We also have another live drive crew. Josh, you're out there right now. What are you seeing and where are you at?
Well, we're seeing similar conditions to what Lillian is seeing right now. We're actually on 101 northbound. We've been traveling sort of an I-10 south route, passing Guadalupe, taking 202 east toward Chandler, and we're now heading upwards towards Tempe again. And as you can see in front of us, the road conditions are wet. I mean, there's some steady rainfall that's been going on ever since we've started this live drive from Tempe. There's some lightning in the sky as well, hitting at about every 20 seconds or so, and it's been very fun and cool to watch. But again, the road conditions wet but not flooded, and there's actually not that much traffic on the 101 northbound loop right now, and so things are doing pretty well. We haven't seen any debris on the roads either. Everyone's keeping their distance as well. So we're going to keep traveling this route back into Tempe just to see what we're going to see, but we're going to send it back to you.
All right. Thank you, Josh. Be safe out there. We want to check the outage map for SRP, and they're only pockets, nothing like we've seen over the last couple days. Let's start near Greenfield to Wrecker, Germain to Queen Creek, only about 25 customers without power there. Their restoration time about an hour and a half. And then you move into Chandler. There's about 30 customers there without power. Restoration time about an hour and 20 minutes. And then you move right into Mesa, and there's about 38 customers right there. And that's right off the Loop 101 near Dobson to 8th Avenue and Southern. But you look at the APS map, there's a big outage. That is near Eloy. There's about 1,200 customers without power. Those have been affected for a few hours now. Restoration time not until the morning at about 12:45. So be safe out there.
And as we always say, thank you for helping us tell the weather story. You can stay also in the loop with all the breaking news and important weather updates delivered straight to your device by downloading the ABC 15 News app for real-time alerts. Never miss a moment of what's happening in your